It's a shame, such a shame to believe in escape. I'll do everything not to change. Not to change.
And he hasn't had many opportunities this year, but he has done a good job already tonight in really helping set up some of these blocks. There's the penalty on Mullen, but I could have called both of them. They both got a hold of each other's face, man. From the 14, first down and 10 for the Patriots, down 3. Late handoff. Here he is again. Touchdown, New England.
Okay, Deshaun Bernard, this is your guy. Very good looking player.
Deshaun, D-E...
No, D-I''SHON.
Deshaun Jackson Bernard.
Yeah, Deshaun Bernard. He's a Jamaican. Plays for Manchester United.
Okay.
I'm seeing a transfer value between 95 and 325. Current ability 3-ish with a potential ability of 4.5. 22 years old. We look at the actual numbers on him. Pace looks pretty solid. He's 6'2", a little bit on the short side for a center back, but he can play wing back as well. But let's see, jumping reach looks to be a 14. Strength is, I don't have him fully scouted, but between 11 and 15. So definitely could be a solid player. Got 13 on a determination.
Weird, because like I have him like halfway scouted, so I can see him a little bit.
Yeah.
And like the numbers, like the ranges you have are different than the ranges I have.
Are yours like significantly lower or
It's
better
similar.
or
It's
similar?
+1, -1, something like that.
Gotcha.
Let's share mine too. That's what I got. I don't have, but my transfer amount is much higher than what you have expected.
Interesting. Well, okay, maybe I'm gonna ask the agent real quick what the agent says.
We're bombarding the agent.
He says, I believe Manchester would want between 325 and 1.1. So your scouting is either more recent or just better. He does want a high salary though, 377 per year. So maybe this isn't your guy. Keep looking. Ooh, this guy's a beast. Akbar Lapota. I don't know who he plays for. He's this guy. He plays for Sheffield, so he should have work permit. Really like him. Currently, I mean, again, I don't have him fully scouted, but he's 6'4", strength between 12 and 15, and jumping reach between 11 and 15. Good heading. Could be a bit of a set piece target. Might be a good option as well. Good positioning. Currently 3-star, potential 5-star. You know what? Good news. He's currently a free agent.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I have pretty good depth at center back. But this guy looks like a really good option. Sean, you need to go for this guy. It's saying he would want a salary between 82 and 115K a year.
What's his name? Kapker?
Yeah, KACPER. And then last name, it's a special Lapota. It's a special character on the L though.
Okay.
Yeah, I just see he looks like a high potential player. Currently, good heading, good jumping reach. He's 6'4". Um, that's really obviously ideal for a center back. Good positioning.
Okay.
Got,
Give him a trial. No one has offers on him.
got a high determination.
I only got a C plus on this guy. Huh. Weird.
Where does it show that at?
Oh, like my scout recommendation? You have a C minus. I have a C plus.
Oh, okay, yeah. Probably. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's like because I have a lot of depth at the position, or
Hmm.
if it's just my staff compared to your staff, or what. Yeah, I like this guy a lot. If you don't offer him, I'm
I have him on. I offered him a trial.
right,
Let's
right,
see what
right. I'm
actually
saying
says.
if when transfer window is close to closing, if you haven't signed this guy, I'm signing this guy.
Steven, you here? I don't hear Joe Buck anymore.
Uh,
He's playing. All right, good.
The Cardinals are really thin.
There's Joe.
Here he is. There's Joe Buck. I haven't heard Steven actually say a single word yet, but I hear Joe Buck.
Fact.
Hmm.
No, I don't want to offer this guy that job. Jesus Christ. Super annoying.
You know,
I
as
know.
a side note, I was I needed I was looking for another coach, and I was trying to find like high ranked, as best as I can afford. And I was like, yeah, these people are too expensive. I come across one that's called Sabrina. I'm like, oh, this is the one. I don't have to pay her. I could pay her 70%.
Oh no.
Sure enough, I was able to afford her for like half. It wasn't even
Oh,
70%. It was
oh no.
half. So real. The realism in this game is really.
Yikes.
uh,
That's funny though.
okay, kind of. Oh, cool. I got the Manchester guy on loan approved.
You got him. That's good. This guy is not good enough overall to be loaning in. Not that guy, different guy. Got me a new guy in on loan from Chelsea.
Time. And this is rookie season, so he'll check out.
Am I back yet?
Yep.
Gotcha. I got Michael Smith finally up for sale. Someone's finally gonna 500K.
Wow, that's what you're gonna
Or
sell him for?
900K actually.
500K?
900K. One's for 900K, two for 500K. How does think I can get for the 31-year-old?
Like, is it gonna be an immediate transfer? Or are you gonna try to have it a mid-season transfer?
I'm going for immediate. Yeah, just because the guy Brooks has got to play. I don't want him bothered there. Some kind of battle. And I have Rangers on a friendly tomorrow.
The best catch doesn't
You'll ever
count.
see that doesn't count, Bear.
Nah, DeAndre Hopkins catch like 7 years ago in Houston on a dead play or something. That was the best catch. It doesn't count.
Let's see here. Means a lot.
I also have a guy here, Sean, that I don't know if you'll pay for him. But Lewis McCarry.
Lewis. Finally, I found where you can
Sorry.
change the agreed playing time. Just a brief note. Finally
Odd.
found where you can change that. Anyway, you said
Actually,
Lewis?
Lewis McCarry. He's on my team. He's a center back. Yeah, I'm not sure if you'll want him for the price that his value is.
Kari.
Macquarie.
2.5, yeah. I mean, I have a backup that's already 2.5. It just adds to the backup pool. I need at least a 3. Mm.
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 Hey, y'all know the Mexican candy, like the ropes with chamoy on them.
Not super familiar.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Like Mexican candy in general, like so, like they're like sour punch straws, but instead of having sour powder, they have like chili powder.
Ah. Huh.
Okay. You know, like remember in high school the Mexican lollipops?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like Mexican candy in general, they tend to put chili powder on their candy. Well, there's a coffee shop here in Rockport that has some Mexican candy for sale. I'm like, hey, is this good? And they're like, yeah. So I grabbed it, and it's just they're basically sour punch straws, but with chili powder on them. So maybe I can find some.
Yeah. Interesting. You trying to find them?
No, I found them. I gotta find it. Found a little photo. I'm gonna put this in the Discord. So it's not these exact ones, but it's like these P4C type belts.
Wait, what?
You see, check out the.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember those. I recognize those now.
Okay. So there's a place in town that has some that are a different brand, and I was like, "Hey, are these any good?" And they said, "Yeah, they're good." So I bought them, right? Oh my gosh! I could only eat like an inch and a half at a time.
Really?
It is insanely hot. Like, I bought them 2 weeks ago, and every time I walk past it, I grab like a little bitty piece of it, and I still have half the thing left.
Yeah, I think yeah, Karen has that. Has some of those once in a while.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're pack a punch. Huh. Matches. We have. Hmm. I got an offer for Bola. Talaji Bola from Birmingham for 2.3 mil. Um, he played pretty well last season. Am I still here? Or am I talking to myself?
I'm hearing you.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if I was. But I don't know if y'all remember, but the season before that, he was hurt basically the entire year. Um, so I just he's prone. He's pretty injury prone. I think he's good, but he just gets hurt too much. So if I can sell on him, for, you know, a couple $1 million. I already got somebody, a young gun that's gonna be the #1 starter anyway. Who's not good, but he has potential. So I'll try to sell him too. My biggest thing is I gotta sell these guys so that I can rebalance my books. Not pay one player $800K to doesn't even fit in my system.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So I was gonna try to loan out somebody. Oh, you're so dumb. The board, I was trying to sell Ben Wiles for just because he has that Albatross 737K, which goes up even higher. But I got somebody to buy him for $1 million, but then the board was like, "No, you're selling him for too little." So we blocked the transfer. It's like, gosh, darn it! Like, y'all don't understand. We're saving
The
money if we
board.
let him go now.
The board's protecting you from yourself.
I guess. Ay. You don't understand. His contract continues to go up. Lol, Rotherham fans celebrate unexpected win. We beat Rangers 4-0.
Wow, QPR?
No, actually, Rangers from Scotland. They're a Scottish
Okay.
team. Pay a little more. And one of my players is out for 2 to 3 weeks. Great. Just like that. Oh well. I'm probably not even gonna sell that guy then, because yeah, the best offer I got was for.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
Back. Did y'all know how to change the playing time expectation? Agreed playing time?
No.
No.
No, that's the first I've seen of it. I didn't know how much it mattered, to be honest.
Some people are like, you can't lower it, but he doesn't want to raise it. Like this, like my backup goalkeeper, I want him starting since he's younger.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that makes a change.
I'm just gonna keep him. Gosh darn it. Whatever. I was like, I can loan him out, but it's like, what's the point? They're not gonna pay enough of his wages for it to be worthwhile. So I might as well just have him on the team, and he'll play out of position, but he'll play. Why not? Coyote is gone.
Oh,
Ow, for the final time. He signs with Skybet League One, Peterborough. Actually,
Hey, don't send him down here. What the heck?
no, I'm sorry. He's actually the championship. I'm sorry. He's here.
Oh,
Let's send him down here. Okay, it's not like he's lighting the world on fire. You know what's bizarre is that Jamie Lindsay, I let his contract expire. His contract is expired. And yet, he's still just there, just kind of hanging out in my team. I don't really know why, but he is.
is he just like playing for free?
Basically,
Yeah, I think that's kind of a thing sometimes. Like,
he's out of contract. He's out of contract.
yeah,
Anybody can sign him.
he just likes you, you know.
Yeah, I mean he likes being here. He wanted to resign. I don't think he's bad. I just he's just not. He's not gonna grow. So it's not really a big point in doing it if he's not gonna grow. At least in my eyes, I want growth.
Feel that. All right, depth. I have midfield problems. I have one backup winger. We got a backup wing back. I just don't have any backup midfield.
Yeah, but selling the players, yeah, I guess he just stays, so that kind of changes things. I don't need a backup midfielder. If I am able to sell Rathbone, that'd be nice. But
So I can play right. What else would Sterling play?
did I cut off?
No, you're still here.
Oh, maybe Sean did.
is it happening to me now?
I heard a little click.
Oh, you look at that. Goes around, comes around. Interesting.
Will we ever see anything like what the Patriots did again, Bill? In our
Well,
lifetime?
dynasty wise,
Like the 20 years and all that?
20 years now. I mean, Look, maybe we're seeing it right now with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it? Are we in what, year 4 or year 5 of the Chiefs being?
4, I think.
Year 4 of the Chiefs being in the
Oh no,
AFC Championship
we're
at
in
least?
year 5. We finished year 4 last year. This is year 5.
Yeah, I mean they've already got one, and then they've been to the AFC Championship 2 other
Right.
times.
They've been to the Super Bowl twice, AFC Championship twice.
I mean, quarter of the way there.
Yeah. Yeah, always goes underrated is that Brady was not getting paid that much as compared to like what his actual value was. Like he's pulling a Tim
Yeah,
Duncan there and just like, yeah, I'll take less, it's fine. And so they're able to blow it up on these defense or special teams, defensive, whatever, everything else. Offensive linemen that most teams are forced to pay Kyler Murray the boat, and yeah, then you don't really get to pay anybody else. I don't see another quarterback not taking big money. maybe
true.
it's something sometime in our lifetime, but not anytime soon. Even if they're super good, like I just like if Dak is getting paid that, then like who isn't getting paid? Which quarterback isn't going to get paid?
Right.
I don't know. I feel like it's a big part of it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it would take for us to see that dynasty pop up again. Maybe some salary cap changes to where you can pay your quarterback and pay some other guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, these quarterbacks are just going to keep getting paid what they're getting paid. And because of it, it's going to be hard to sustain a good roster around them.
Right.
So you're going to have the turnover. Like, it's just going to happen. I mean, it's happening in Kansas City. No more Tyreek Hill gone,
Yep.
Like, eventually it's going to
They're gonna
be.
have to pay Tua at some point. If they want to pay
Right.
Tua,
Right.
they have a little window.
Right. But in Kansas City, like, eventually it's going to be somebody else that's got to go, somebody on the defense, somebody, I don't know if Travis Kelce's going to be able to play there forever. Like, I just,
Right.
yeah. But if you're that elite and you're that good,
Right.
we can win,
Might be
even if
okay.
you don't have Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely possible. Yeah, I just feel like for the Kansas City, the problem in the future will be like they had Tyreek there, they had Kelsey there, and they have Mahomes. And so eventually Tyreek wanted to get paid. He did get paid by somebody else, so he walks, or they trade him. But eventually he leaves. Kelsey, yeah, I mean he's maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean he could keep going. I mean I think he has maybe a couple more years, but I don't know. He could be. I wouldn't be surprised
So,
if he just
so
falls off a cliff.
right, and the thing is, it's like, okay, I'm pulled up the 2022 salary cap for the Kansas City Chiefs. Um, let me advance this day real quick and see if there's anything. We got 20% transfer fee for who? Matt O'Reilly? Who is this guy? Looks like a stud. That's cool. So I've got the salary cap here. So Chris Jones, their defensive tackle,
Mm-hmm.
30 million cap hit.
Yep, it's their best
Oh,
defensive player.
right. Orlando Brown, their left tackle, 16 million. Frank Clark, another defensive lineman, 13 million. Travis Kelce, only 8 million.
Really?
Yeah, but it's the tight end position, man. Like,
They just don't pay it.
that's why Jimmy Graham was like, I'm not a tight end, I'm a receiver. And like, I agree, man. Travis Kelce should be getting paid what
Receiver money.
some of the best receivers are making. Like, ridiculous. They've got a guard getting $8 million. Marquez Valdez-Scantling getting $4 million, and then everybody else is just like $4 million, $3 million, $3 million. Juju $3 million.
Wow.
Carlos Dunlap, the other stud defensive lineman, $3 million. Like, so
Everyone's smart about it.
eventually, like, you're gonna have to make the decision though. Like, let's say Travis Kelce says, you know what, I really, like, they agree he should make better money,
Mhm.
and you're gonna bring Travis Kelce back. Who are you letting go? Frank Clark, Chris Jones, Orlando Brown?
Right.
Somebody's got to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, their highest paid running back on the roster is Jerick McKinnon, making $1 million a year.
Jeez. So that's how you do it. I mean, yeah, you have an identity, and identity is not running the ball, then we're not going to pay for it. We'll pay minimum, basically. Minimum salary, almost minimum.
That's insane.
Just your quarterback's that good. Yeah, that's a huge X factor to Kelce. For that production, making $8 million, that's a crime.
Yeah.
That's a crime. He should be worth $35 million for all that he does there. So
see what Buffalo's doing on that same metric. So Josh Allen, similar. Well, actually, Patrick Mahomes cap hit $36 million this year. Chris Jones, $30 million. You go to Buffalo, their highest cap hits Josh Allen at $16 million. $20 million less on the cap. That's insane.
That's pretty crazy there.
Well, hold on. Freddie Trapper? This guy's signing for me? I didn't know I signed this guy. I don't know. Do I actually want this guy? I don't have a choice. So the rest of that team, the Bills team, they have a cornerback, Tre'Davious White, $14 million. They're able to pay a linebacker $12 million, some Diggs, Jordan Poyer, Mitch Morse. I mean, their whole line is getting paid well. Several linebackers. I mean, they're spreading the money around a lot.
Yeah. They also don't have a running back.
They also are not paying a running back. You're right. Devin
There's a
Singletary.
little bit of a theme. There's a little bit of theme there.
Yep. But
Don't
then
pay
you
running backs.
go to San Francisco, which, I get it. They're not going to be in a contention because they're not paying a quarterback. But San Francisco, they're going to be paying every running back.
Right.
Let's see. Jimmy G is making the most money there.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, it actually doesn't have Christian McCaffrey under there. Carolina would be, I guess. This website just doesn't have Christian McCaffrey anywhere. Odd.
Huh.
Dude, Sam Darnold, 18 million to the cap. He's getting more to the cap for the Panthers than Josh Allen is.
Right. That's how you're losing team. Right there.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's why you're a losing team. Can't have bad deals like that.
Dallas Cowboys, they pay their running back 18 million a year.
Yeah. They
Pretty
sure
much.
do. They sure do. And that's a problem.
But see, they're gonna be in a position soon where Leighton Vander Esch, Trayvon Diggs, are both going to be coming up for a deal. Michael Parsons is going to be coming up for a deal. CD Lamb's going to be coming up for a deal.
Yep.
All those guys are still on their rookie deals.
Deal too, right?
Pollard, yeah, but I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with him.
Well, they got to trade him. They got to get something back for him.
Yeah. I don't. He doesn't play for Dallas. Yeah, he's not going to play for Dallas next year.
Yeah.
He wants to be a running back one, man.
Yeah, he could be. He should be. He's good enough. Almost carried me to victory this week. I'm out of the playoffs, Bill.
Man.
I feel like I just should have this whole season. I mean, obviously I haven't played in a long time, but I feel like I just needed to pay bet. I just got beat by the injury report a couple of weeks that ended up costing me. Where I didn't pay enough attention to that T. Higgins was a little hot. You know, it didn't have the Q next to him. But if I would have looked closely, I'd been like, well, you know, he's kind of, limited in practice. But, they didn't put the Q there, so I didn't look. And then, he tries to play, and then first 5 minutes of the game, he's like, nah, I'm done. And so I get a 0 from him. And I had DK Metcalf on the bench who got 20 points, who I would have switched. He was my next option. I think I would have lost anyway, but just still little stuff like that. There were weeks that did cost me a win. And I think just being more aware of like, oh, okay, well, you know what? Hey, if that guy's possible he doesn't play, then especially like someone like Higgins where he's been more famous for not playing, I just be more careful with that and just start the guy who came in full practice, blah, blah, blah. Even if he's on lower on the list or whatever, he's a little lower, but at least you get something out of him.
Yeah.
I feel like that hurt me a lot. Because I got 7th I just barely missed the playoffs, but oh well. Oh, Sean leave again or no?
I don't know. Seems like he's having some.
He's back with me. He's back in the multiverse with me.
I guess so.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Put on Joe Buck.
Come on, Logitech. Come on, Logitech.
Sold Bola. 2.3 mil. Only agreed to get 700K to the transfer budget. Maybe one day they'll put up what I can make out of this.
Hey, you got that guy on loan, finally. Accepted.
Which one?
The Deshaun Bernard.
Oh, nice. What did you find out, or what did you determine on that other center back?
He's currently on trial. Let's see. have the Lopata. He's 2.5 stars, potential 3.5 to 4. Probably a good pickup. Um,
Okay.
it's probably a good pickup.
He's only going to be asking for around 100K a year, which is nice. He's huge, right?
Um, how big was he? 6'4". Yeah.
High strength and high jumping reach.
Jumping reach 14. His other physicals are kind of weak though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My player isn't happy I let him go. I let Bola go. Like, well, sorry. He gets hurt too much. And that other team, Birmingham, played him 106 a year. It's like, well, I wasn't. His contract expired 2024. I wasn't going to pay him that. So, might as well get out now. So, what do you think, Bear? What do you feel about the team? What are your thoughts?
My team?
Yeah. Ninth written all over it?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, what's my training? What is this? 17th? Yeah, not too good. I don't think I'll be that good.
So, to be honestly though, what has been the difference with this campaign? Because you obviously have been pretty successful in the game in general. It's not like every time you played you sucked. Like, you've done well. Is there anything you can identify? Like, oh, this is kind of like holding me up a little bit, or is this kind of random, or?
Probably. I don't know. I don't think I ever played like a promotion level team really. I was in the Mexican Expansion League, probably the lowest league I've coached. I had a big focus on development, which I don't really get that. So, that. So what else? Man, I can't move anywhere. I think the last, I guess, I think I told you this, is that some of my kind of, not like, not take it seriously, but some of my choices, I kind of just wanted to, I didn't think it would play this long. So some of my choices, like buying Zohor, I mean, it still didn't work. So granted, but but okay.
So what was wrong with Zohor? You just don't think he was very good, or?
Oh, he's just kind of old.
Mm.
He posts up like good numbers somehow, but yeah, he's never really scores. You know?
That's an issue. Be nice if he
So
scores.
his rating is high, but he doesn't actually I never feel like he does anything. Oh my God, you're already out for like, oh my son of a bitch.
What happened?
My goalkeeper I bought just decided to say, hey, I can't, he's injured. So, in 3 weeks. Goalkeeper. Goalkeepers never get hurt.
How long is he hurt?
Uh, 3 weeks.
Oh, at least he got that.
Mm-hmm.
People were upset that I sold Michael Smith. I don't blame you. The fans probably hate me. How could you let him go? He's a legendary player for our club. It's like, well,
Gotta make business decisions.
it's a business, ladies and gentlemen. And he is a great player, and I will desperately, even if we do better without him, I will still miss him because I will think back on how we first started playing this game and he was just popping off. And I didn't even know what the hell I was doing, and he was just popping off on its own, basically.
Plymouth fans, I just won 9-0.
Woo!
Who the heck did I play?
The
That's
JV,
the real question
JP
here.
Rockport Fulton High School team, or what?
They're not even in a league. What is it? People off the curb? What is a pickup game? Um,
I tied 2-2 with Chelsea, although they crushed me in XG in shots. So probably,
I tied 1-1 with Brighton.
yeah, it's fair. Premier League established team,
Yep.
top
Mid-table.
mid upper table, yeah, closer to upper than lower.
Yeah. Dixie wasn't a tie though.
Yeah,
They smacked me.
mine neither. But hey, that happens on the field. That happens on the field. Richardson pens new 4-year MKD contract.
Right.
Very nice.
See him as a contributor once we make it to the Premier League next year.
There you go. Really good looking fullback. A fast 16 acceleration. Sheesh.
Great player. He's phenomenal. He really is.
There you go. Speed kills.
He can play both sides, left and right. Good player. He's great off the ball. High determination.
There you go.
Good jump and reach. Just a great player.
What more do you want?
Left foot and right foot, both good feet. 22 years young.
22 years young.
Checks all the boxes.
Interesting. Apparently, some other coach is unhappy. They think it's ridiculous that I'm allowing a general manager to operate with the general manager on my team. Okay. Why would I give up that power? It's like, well, I don't really want to negotiate every under 19s, every under 18s assistant coach's salary every time. Okay, so I'll go ahead and delegate that. Thanks.
Well, I was thinking we were going to play Rotherham against MK Dons tonight, but I don't think we'll track into that.
Yeah.
He scored 9 goals. God dang.
Hey, this is your
On
turn it
the
around, Bear. Turn it
on
around.
the freaking playground squad. The hell? Why am
Elementary kids.
I just let my GM schedule these. I'm like, what? What? Why only 9? They're the only people that would accept him. I mean, I could have gone for the money, I guess, but I don't know. I just hired this GM. Maybe he knows what he's doing.
That's funny. Sold Rathbone. Rathbone is gone. Benny plays for Preston. Bastard. Actually, I shouldn't hate him. I sold him for a good amount of money.
Hey, another match day, huh?
Oh yeah, you got a friendly.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Tiverton. Also the school.
Why would you? I cancel the friendlies they give me, and I schedule people that pay, like Chelsea and
I got Leicester coming up.
it's Leicester.
Leicester?
It's pronounced Leicester.
I don't believe that.
Lester the
I don't believe
after their match against the Pilgrims, they'll be Lester the Molesters.
that. Was that true, Bear? Was
Man.
that true?
The molesters, yeah. How did they score a goal on us?
With molestation, Bear. With molestation.
Boxing with a hat trick up against A. Ghent. I don't even know where this club's from.
I lost to Celtic from Scotland 3-1.
This is the Belgium top flight team.
There you go. That's not bad. That's a good win.
And the guy I'm paying $1 million a year for is injured for 5 weeks.
Ugh. Injuries, man.
He'll be out for
I don't like
Rotherham.
it. Yeah, I don't like it, but it's realistic, unfortunately. Injuries. It's not fun per se, but I can't hate it.
Even when things seem quieter, the urge to protect means staying on the lookout to help keep others from harm. At Pfizer, we're driven by this impulse. We've reached hundreds of millions of lives with our COVID-19 response, and we keep
Damn, the locker room is fighting for one of my players to get a better deal. Okay, I'll give him a better deal. Damn, I'm not gonna burn the house down to give this guy a better deal. He's a decent player anyway, so. You're gonna tell me you want me to pay that guy more ahead of time? I'm not gonna do that. I'll tell you that. My own will here.
Well, we just saw some more fireworks between second-year quarterback Mac Jones and first-time play caller Matt Patricia.
That's so stupid that the Patriots have their defensive coordinator as offensive coordinator. Like, what is Bill Belichick doing up there?
They've already had a delay of game, had more pre-snap penalties.
I just don't understand.
The frustration is bubbling out again for Mac Jones. It's hard to blame him, to be quite honest.
It's ridiculous.
Here's a screen.
Like, I don't know who I'd rather have. Would I rather have the guys play this only defense the whole time? Or
16 yards and a first down for New England. Well, you talked about the frustration that
would I rather have the no experienced offensive coordinator from Indianapolis? I don't know.
Well, I mean, at least everybody knows that's a meme.
Right. Put Sean in. Put Sean in as the offensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts. Just call like Madden, Bear.
What happened?
So the offensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts has no coaching experience whatsoever. And he's the offensive coordinator. He's calling the plays in an NFL game. Unbelievable.
That's funny.
This one's against New England.
Yeah.
Sean Smith checking with the Arizona sideline to see if they want to accept it or decline the penalty with a loss of 3 yards on that play.
During the run, illegal blocking the mat, offense number 71, 10-yard penalty, 3 plays, first down.
Well, it was a curious choice for Bill Belichick to name Matt Patricia. And by the way, his title is Senior Football Advisor / Offensive Line. Joe Judge is the quarterback's coach, offensive assistant. But Matt Patricia's calling the plays on offense. And before that little piece of tape we showed you with Jones kind of just...
Well, yeah, also my goalkeeper out 7 to 8 weeks for broken ribs, Bear.
Last week,
Wow.
I wish I chose a different word, but his frustration front and center down the sideline, a carry, and down inside the 15 is Pierre Strong. They're without Stevenson and Damian Harris, and now Pierre Strong carries for 44, and the
Not
Patriots are set.
great, but hey, what can you do?
Kendrick Bourne, once again, he's in there to help make a play, and then it's one-on-one on the corner. So that's the guy they leave unblocked. They block the safety with Bourne.
Injuries happen.
Hamilton's just not
So I've heard from Sean.
to make a play on him, and the difference with him and Harris is
Injuries happen.
he's got real speed. I mean, this guy can flat out get it, and when you've been handling Harris, who's built like a tank.
Hey, I sold one of my bozos that's only 2.5 stars. That's good.
One of my bozos.
God, you gotta bring some stars to the table, guys. Guys,
That's it. That's it.
it's either ability or potential. One of the two.
One or the other.
You don't add them together here.
Hey, I just got a player that was applying for work permit. It got accepted.
Hey,
Ooh.
Wow.
it's always nice. It's real kicking the ball, kicking the ding ding, as Bill would say, when the work permit gets denied. It's good to see.
Goodness.
I have a match against Manchester United today. Shee. Good luck to us.
Got to beat up on this other schoolyard team.
That's pretty funny, dude. Trying to make some money. 1-1 with the B team of Manchester.
9-0. Okay, we're back at it.
9-0. Who are you playing?
Oh, let it happen, all right? Just let it happen.
Just
Then I'll go.
get in the what's it called? Getting the morale up, huh? Really boosting the morale here.
Yep. Absolutely.
Are we here to win? Or are we here to enjoy some crisp barefoot peanut bridge? Sure, wine and football can be complicated, but enjoying them should be easy.
Uh-oh. Shut out again?
You're here. No clue where he is.
He's gone.
Oh.
What pitch dimension do y'all play at?
Yeah.
My friend told me about healthcare.com. I put in my information. I saw what options I had, and with the new law, I found a great plan for $0.
So apparently my current dimension, I'm gonna go to standard
Yeah, I'm at standard.
because my current dimension was the largest, 120 by 80. But I think I'm just gonna go standard. Because I feel like that's something I could just mess it up on. Like, I made it too small. Actually, that's actually not good for your team. Or, oh, you made it too large. Well, that's not good for your
Yeah, I
team.
think all the league level teams, like from Premier down to League Two, the deviations aren't very much. Like you can't really make a baby field or a big field.
Mm,
Like you can only modify like 10 yards each way or
right.
something like that. If you're playing, when I was like a Vanderbilt National South team, because that's not part of the football league. Football league's just the top 4 tiers. They're a non-league team, and you can do some really weird stuff.
Ah,
But up here, it's like the biggest isn't that much bigger than the smallest.
right. Yeah, it was only like a 5-yard difference.
Right.
So it wasn't like it was, it's crazy difference
Yep.
one way or the other. Well, like there's one player I'm trying to sign on a free that I keep delaying because I want to see if this other deal comes through. So I'm like, let's wait one more week because that guy's work permit comes in on the 27th of July. So I'm like, Well, what's the rush? You can wait another week, right? And then I'll probably lose him and then won't get the other guy I'm waiting for. I wouldn't be shocked. But I'm just trying to find like some depth pieces here. It's not like, oh, I need this. If I don't get this guy, I'm screwed. Well,
Me, I've only got 5 positions. Basically, the way I broke it down, I've got center back, got wing backs. Both my midfielders play similar positions. My wingers are, whatever, and then striker. And if I've got one backup for each, I'm happy, and that's where
right.
I'm at right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair. That's what I was telling Bear. I wonder if he's like, I wonder if there's like a little cycle there between like where we had my first season where I won the league, I just didn't feel like the teams. There wasn't a Bristol City, or even what was the third team that did really well? Was it Bolton? It was pretty close there
Bolton
last
did
season.
well. It's yeah.
And like I just didn't. I mean, I just didn't think like it was really that close. Like you were, I mean, no offense to your team the first season, but I mean, you had some fairly, you had a pretty awful defender there who did come back to haunt you, but you're still able to get 6, and you were still able to get to, 1 goal away from promoting.
Yep.
And this year you had a better team, by and large, much better, and yet it was just much more competitive. And yeah, you know, great for
I
them to
still think
qualify.
the first season was still like, I don't know. I feel like if I were to go and play that season 10 times in a row, like if I just go and take over MK Dons, put down my tactic and play it 10 times, I'm gonna get promoted like 7 of the 10 times.
So you think
But
it was?
there was a lot of games I had where I was like double my bonus XG and I lost, and I was just like, yeah, we had a discussion like somewhere mid-season about like what do we think's going right or wrong or whatever. And I was like, my team's really good, just like shot conversion or chance conversion. We were joking around about like that was I was consistently having like 3.2 xG and then scoring 0 goals.
Right.
And like I still think my team was really good that year. Scott Twine was a phenomenal player, and obviously losing him, nice to replace him with Tom Watson, but like Scott Twine's a Premier League player now, getting a ton of minutes, and it's like that's not a great player to lose. So I don't know that my team got much better. It's just finally like won the XG battle.
Scored the XGs you're supposed to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, I'm wondering if like Sean this season, you know, some of those like Portsmouth does not belong in the championship by any stretch. But they were the 2
Yeah.
seed when I had it. So they didn't have to play the playoff. That's how good they were in the championship. And yeah, obviously they weren't nearly good enough to stay up. So I wonder, like, now Portsmouth goes down. Bristol City came down for you, and they were definitely good enough to be up here. So I'm just kind of curious. Maybe Sean has, like, a cycle there where he can kind of get into that top 6 range.
Yep.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things that aren't there. I don't know. I'll have to see what happens. If Sean keeps beating teams 9-0, then I mean, hey.
Yeah. Well, look out below. I mean above.
It's funny. I'm curious to see if people are going to go watch this new Avatar movie.
Yeah, they are.
That's just bizarre to me. Like I can't even remember the. I can remember it, but it's such a long time ago.
Yeah. The
But
gap was huge.
I would have thought like, hey, you kind of missed your window here, guys. But yeah, I'm curious to see how well it does.
It's weird because the movie itself didn't have like a very high rewatch value.
Right.
Like I've never seen like gone anywhere and seen somebody have the Avatar movie in their DVD collection.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's bizarre from that perspective of like no, like it was 15 years ago that we watched it, 20 years ago, however long it was,
Yeah.
and nobody's watched it since then. It's like we watched it once and never again.
But yeah, at the end of the day, when we did watch it, everybody did go watch it in the theater, and it made a ton of money.
Yeah, most ever, right?
Yeah. So now I just like. But I mean, but at least from what I remember, that was kind of the appeal of it. Is like, dude, these graphics, the effects are going to be the best that you've ever seen. And they were great for the time, 15 years ago. But I look at this
Right.
trailer now, and it looks exactly the same.
Right.
I was like, oh, it's been 15
That's
years later.
yeah. CGI and special effects have come such a long way that they're not going to be like separated from the rest.
Right. Lol. You remember that player, Joel Ideho, Bill?
Yeah, Idaho.
Yeah. I was able to. He was the one I was waiting on. But his permit's rejected.
Dang.
And they're like, you can still sign him. Are you kidding me? You think I'm going to sign him? Maybe I should, actually.
Even loan them out and then try to
Just
make it.
loan him out. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Because I made $2 million from that guy that I just signed. I mean, I paid his wage, which, wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still
Right.
made money, profit.
Yeah, it's just a business decision.
All right. Yep. We'll sign him and loan him. If I wouldn't have had that previous history with that, then I would not have accepted right now. And yeah, thankfully,
Yeah.
like I said, I kind of have the guys, my starters that I want, like Mahoney and Nabian, so he's kind of like backup anyway, so it's fine.
Yep.
He can go ahead and I'll go ahead and loan him out now.
What was his wage?
Well, I am. Which one? The guy just right now?
Yeah, the old guy.
It was like 200 something, 250, 300, somewhere in there. Because he was like 26, so he was getting paid, starter level. Yeah, I'd love to have the guy too, guys, but he's not able to play. I'll tell you, he can't play. Oh, so he might be out of here again.
Interesting.
Sean might be out.
Oh, it does happen.
Huh.
Hmm.
When I read. So, like, for him to be approved for the permit, he has to play at a certain level of league, but it doesn't really tell you what level of league that is. You know what I mean?
I'm sure there's some corruption involved too.
Corruption. I was like, because I don't really know what to say. I mean, yeah, he could say like 40% of his games for his country in the last year. So that's like international play. And he needs to play at a level of league. Like, would Skybet League 2 be a level of league? Would Skybet you know, like
I think it's all there's all a point system in it. Like for Brexit rules, it's all a point system. So depending on what level league they're playing in, determines like how many points they get, and then how much money they're making, determines how many points they get, and it all like that combined together decides whether they get a permit. So basically, you can straight up buy a permit by paying the player a certain amount of money, and they're just gonna like it says it in the contract negotiation. In order to automatically secure a permit, this player would need to make, and then it's like 18 million a year or something. And
oh
it's like,
wow,
well,
yeah, a lot of
I
money.
can't do that.
Right.
So you can basically force the points in there, and like that's what you see in the situations with like Tyler Adams playing over for Leeds United and some of those players. The reason they're able to secure work permits is because they're making incredible amounts of money.
Right. They're multi-million-dollar businesses. Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna put on there. Like your offer out for loan, like include like top leagues, and hopefully that will do the job there. I don't know. But yeah, because I could load him to a Sky Bet League 2 team. I wanted to, but I don't know how much that gives.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not familiar.
I'll probably end up sending him there anyway. But. Jamie Lindsay is still on my damn team. He just will not leave. I don't know what to tell him. Nobody wants him. I don't want him. So I'm not like, hey, maybe I should re-sign him. Like, no, I don't. He's not worth the money.
Illegal contact.
Illegal contact.
Oh my god. Where you at, Dan Butler? Why aren't you training hard, huh?
Uh-oh. Coach
Maybe get the
Bear is
water
back.
bottle
Coach
out.
Bear. Coach Bear is back.
Don't make me get the water
Watch
bottle,
out.
guys.
Do you think you need more water bottles thrown to improve your win rate?
No.
Is your win rate related directly to your water bottles?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Leicester City.
Just being so careless.
Lester, did you get molested?
Ball. Pretty tough break.
I haven't played them yet. Today's just the day.
Up 13 straight points. And our third lead change of the game with a return here by Cooper. Pharaoh Cooper.
It's official. Tom Boxham is now number 12.
Whoa. TV12, no longer TV9. Now TV12. You love to see it. You love to see it. That's hilarious.
Well, I know they're in it and all that, and a lot can happen, and it can change pretty quickly if you have a good game, get some things going offensively, get a little confidence and all of that. But New England has they have not looked like a playoff team. Play action from McCoy, and this pass is caught by Hollywood Brown. And now down by 7, Brown out to the 40 for 16 yards. Miles Brandt made the stop. Yeah, meanwhile, Colt McCoy, I think when he comes in these games, when he started against the Rams, that was a huge win for them. And we had the game in Mexico City against San Francisco, and offensive line just had a tough time, as most teams do, against the 49ers. But here he comes in tonight after Kyler goes down so early in the game, and this is a unit that really believes in Colt McCoy when he plays. Start right guard, Max Garcia. Ball start. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Where is Saka?
As the Cardinals continue to pile on offensive penalties, the most in the league. All that change up front. They've got 6 offensive linemen on IR. It's tied with the Rams for the most.
All right.
First down at 15. Fake it to Connor. Good protection, and the pass is caught. And hung on.
This is
Tom
caught.
Boxham up there in top 4 for Sky Bet Championships top goal scorer odds. Very nice.
Wow. Wow.
You love to see it.
It's the system.
System player. Very nice. Take that. I hope that comes true. That'd be great if they're in the top 4. You know, MKD will be doing a pretty good job if that's the case.
Playoff team. Predicted 23rd.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought it might have been a hit to the head, but it sure looked like it was more shoulder pad. Connor gets a couple.
Lost to Lille 3-2, but the XG was not that close. So I'll take that.
What a great job by him. Of course, he's getting more and more opportunity with the injury to Zach Ertz. John, what'd you see?
I see a great call. You know what? At that speed and that distance, to not throw, because all of us up here did think, man, that's got to be helmet to helmet.
Yeah, it sure looked like that. The way that his head snapped back.
Yeah, I'll just send Deho to the Sky Bet League too. I'm not getting any of their offers from anybody else, so stays in the country. If not, just loan them out for the year and sell them next year. It comes down to that, then it comes down to that.
6 years old in his 13th year. It's good to see Trey McBride right back into the game.
Oh.
They're not winning this game because of Colt McCoy.
Sean out again?
He's the perfect backup.
Maybe so.
A guy who doesn't need reps.
All right, I'm back.
He's back. He's back. Oh, my goodness.
Get it done, and
Thank God.
one of the most respected guys in the league. I know that.
Huh?
Here's Connor for the first down.
Joel.
Raekwon McMillan, who had the touchdown on that 23-yard fumble return.
One more friendly.
Made that tackle, and Connor has to limp away.
Yeah, one more.
2 minutes left in quarter number 3.
It's just so funny. All these players I scout Potential or ability or whatever. Transfer interest, doubtful. Transfer interest, extremely doubtful. Transfer interest, none. This last guy said none. I'm kind of just getting whoever will come to my sad little city, I'll take. Whoever's interested at all, welcome me with open arms.
That'll go as another sack for Uche. Yeah, another sack for Uche. He's on quite a roll, and the hold was on the left tackle, 79 right here. Pretty good call, pretty easy call to make. But yeah, Uche, one of those guys who's really come on. When you look at what New England's been able to do with the sacks, they've been able to get after him. Of course, Judon and Dietrich Wise, they both had career best seasons in sacks, but Uche has really come on. Timeout taken by Arizona before a 2nd and 13, and we'll be back in 15 seconds after this from KFC.
It was the fourth-night break. No one wanted to cook. Alone KFC was all that it took. Oh, that magical bucket. It's second to none. With chicken and sides and sauce.
I just feel like
Kentucky Fried Options. Too many to rhyme. If we listed them all, we'd run out of time.
So 2nd down and 13. Connor back in there. Late personnel changes in that huddle for the Cardinals. They had to use their first timeout. Each side has 2 left. Getting after the set by Uche.
oh, here Sean's out again.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Makes 2 of us, Bear. That makes 2 of us. I don't know why either, Bear. I don't know why either.
Takeaway by this New England defense. Marcus Jones gets his first interception. He's been doing it all, and McCoy got hit when he let that pass go. And guess who it was? Uche coming around the edge. Here he comes, and it's Josh Jones over there at left tackle, getting no help, and it looks like might have saved the play because they've got DeAndre Hopkins out there, and Jones is looking into the backfield. But because of the job that Uche does, he gets an easy interception. But I think Jones was kind of sitting on it a little bit. It looked like he was expecting Hopkins to maybe run an out route or a curl, but wasn't expecting him to stay on the move. It was a flat-out shot that they were taking, but Uche disrupts it all. Here's Aguilar. That ball comes out. For now, it's a catch and a fumble. And returned back the other way by Zaven Collins to the hold and a touchdown. It's a turnover and a scoring play, so they will look at it. Moving on the field, it's a touchdown. It's ruled a catch. Ball comes out.
A lot done tonight. Let's hit continue.
Chris Banjo was the one who made the tackle.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
Into the end zone.
There hasn't been like any I'm not spending any more money in the transfer window right now. Don't have any coaches. I don't have anything.
So it's an incomplete pass. Yeah, it didn't look to me like it was a catch at all. And then it was just a matter of whether or not the ball hit the ground.
Yeah.
It does right there.
I just had a lot of sales I had to do because I had to sell Michael Smith. I had to try to sell Wiles. Still trying to sell some people.
Like, are you offering them out to clubs or?
Yeah. So I'm just like having to. I go down a little bit, see where they're at. Like if I'm trying to get as much money as I can from them.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like I have like a transfer listed. But are
Yeah.
you like going out and actually like
I'm
sending
giving
them
them
to
like
clubs?
yeah. Yeah, like a specific price. 'Cause I have to because if I do the general transfer list, they're like, no, we're not willing to pay that. So I guess they're going off of like whatever their price is. I guess.
Yeah, just too unspecified.
Right, and I was doing that too, but nobody was biting. So then I had to just kind of like turn the price down every little bit by little bit by little bit.
A little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit.
Basically, yeah. So, and yeah, there's just one player who I could pay to be my backup, but I'm kind of paying him. He has like an increasing contract. That's the lowest I can get him to where his contract would. Oh, Lindsay finally left. Oh my God, he's gone. Good luck to you, sir. Yeah, he starts off at like 206K, and then after 10 games it goes to 317, and after 25 games it goes to 489. So basically, before he would get to 25, I'd have to know if I want to keep this guy or not long term because he's only on a 2-year deal. So if I could pay somebody less than that and get, because I mean they're my backup. They're not starting over Mahoney, so there's not really a big point of like, oh, he has to be great. So.
Gently push in the clutch and put it in first. A first for destiny. A first for destiny. My friend told me about healthcare.gov. I put in my information. I saw what options I had, and with the new law, I found a great plan for $0 a month.
Healthcare.gov is here for millions like you.
There's so much to protect in our lives. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Subaru and our retailers love seniors. That's why Subaru is the largest automotive donor to Meals on Wheels.
Sean might be out of there again.
Get a new Subaru, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
Maybe.
Did you know Auto Trader lets me shop for cars by month and
I never know why.
Maybe.
All of a sudden now.
Logitech Bear. They dropped their TSM sponsorship, and now they're gone to crap.
Who is a sponsor at this point?
FTX.
They got a crap.
Wow. So think about how much. Yeah, that's so bad business-wise for TSM. Allow them to be an investor, and they go bankrupt literally like a year later.
Well, to be fair though, like they're also a major for the MLB and a lot
of
things.
So
So they
didn't they have an arena? They had the Miami Heat FTX arena.
yeah.
One of those. Some box hockey.
Yeah. So they bamboozled more than just Reginald.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Bamboozled.
Yeah.
Jones protected, throws, he's got Henry. Henry down inside the 5. Right up the seam, and Hunter Henry for 39 yards to set up first and goal. Yeah, really nice job. They do 2 verticals, and Henry coming up the seam, and now they're reading this guy right here, and he knows that he's got threat
Jeez,
both
why
ways.
is this
He
guy
works the
always so
opposite
high in
way.
transfer?
Mac Jones recognizes it, comes right back to Henry.
Oh,
Really
another
good
injury.
job by Jones. You can see that he hung in there,
Oh.
and
Gashed head. Why does he need to? Why does he need to go to the physio for that?
You tell him,
If he
doctor.
has a laceration on his head, the physical therapist shouldn't have anything to do with that. But it says send him to the doctor out for 3 to 4 days. Send him to the physio out for 5 to 9. I'll send him to the physio. It's preseason. Just don't get hurt again, please. No concussion. Concussion protocol. Concussion protocol.
The big play to Hunter Henry, and one play later, the touchdown by Pierre Strong.
Well, at least my team is not killing me. What's y'all's locker room atmosphere like?
I've never heard of her.
Very good, excellent, very good. Because I'm beating up on all these clams.
That's smart. That is smart.
He's smart. He's got another 4-week injury for my starting center back. Jesus Christ.
Not so cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna sign that guy. I've kept delaying over and over again. Just monitor his games, make sure he doesn't get 25, and then either let him get. If he's good enough to get 25, great. Everyone's happy. If he's not, you're having a seat, sir. New England.
At Las Vegas, but as you said a couple of times, or at least hinted at, this has got to get a lot better for New England going forward.
And they will not get a lot better. I'll tell you that.
A legitimate threat to do anything in the playoffs is another, and that seems at the moment out of reach.
Who wins the NFC South, Bill?
Does somebody have to win?
Yes, I mean, actually, yes. Somebody does have to win. No matter what, somebody must win. Troy, let's be honest, there's been a lot of bad football this year. Wow, Troy. Take a dump on the product. You can't do that. You're a company man.
I think at the end of the day, it's going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah,
Just because, like, I mean, like, as bad as they've been, as bad as Tom Brady's and that whole situation, it's like, who else? Baker Mayfield, Marcus Mariota,
right. Andy
Andy
Dalton.
Dalton. Like, you ain't gonna 500, probably good enough to get it.
Yeah, maybe even one under. He could be 8 and 9. I might be able to do it. Oh yeah, Arizona's not making it.
All right.
We're almost done with
Playing
preseason
Newcastle
here.
now. Yep.
Yeah, we
I
should
only
save.
lost to Leicester 2-1.
Huh.
3-1 actually.
Ah, well, so you did get molested a little bit.
Leicester and Leicester. Leicester the molesters.
Yeah.
You're molested by the molesters.
That's similar to the
Lester.
slab head of the English
Yes.
verb.
Yes, it is. That's funny.
So we mentioned it, Cody Ford, the left guard, number 72. He's the one who got the start tonight with Rashad Coward down, and Wale makes a couple nice plays there on that drive, and he finishes it off here on third down with a sack. Just goes right through Ford, and Colt has no opportunity at all. Patriots defense with 3 sacks, 2 takeaways, and a touchdown.
You know, what sucked though about these affiliate clubs though, Bills, I had the friendly Stockport, which is the club below me, so I had to get a friendly against them,
Oh,
which I lose to. Wow,
Hmm?
great. That's good for the morale booster. I should have won on next G in shots, but take the L.
Yeah,
Patty
but I mean,
Madden, 33 years young, leading Vanarama player, puts 2 goals on me.
I beat Newcastle 2-0
Oh, nice.
while
Now you're
having 0.61 XG.
and you got 2 goals? Damn. That's pretty
We
good.
work it out here, guys.
Yeah, you're on a roll, man.
Alright, guys.
Yeah, next
GGs.
Thursday will be the night for
yep.
El Clasico number 3,
Been a year
MKD
coming.
versus Rotherham. Sean, you get your announcer pipes warmed up for that one. Commentating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, hopefully. It should be good, hopefully. Had some classics last 2 years ago. Classics, so be good to
Yeah.
renew the rivalry.
1-1 all time.
1-1 all time. How many goals? Like 10?
Yeah.
10-8 or something total? 2 games.
Something ridiculous. Yeah.
Alright, gentlemen.
All right,
Till
bud.
Thursday. Have a good night.
Yep.
Yeah,
Till Thursday.
Thursday. Good night.